You know what it is? We're back again for another episode. This is Uncut Conversations 817, powered by Fat Cat Entertainment. And I got my ladies here tonight.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, good evening. Good evening.
Y'all know what?
What?
This is our 20th episode.
And I was thinking about that the other
I
night.
was wondering too.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I said, where are we at right now?
Yeah, we are on our 20th, and I'm so happy for us. We didn't quit. We keep on going.
We're still here. I'm going to keep going.
Right.
Yes, definitely.
And we're a new podcast, so, we're still working all the kinks out still.
Definitely.
But, every week is getting better and better. So y'all make sure y'all stay tapped in, subscribe. Yep, sure.
Yes.
But yeah, girl, how y'all feel about the podcast so far?
I like it. I enjoy it. I'm ready for it all the time. Anytime every week I'm ready for it.
Find some energy from somewhere.
You keep showing up. You must want to keep doing this.
Right, definitely. So yeah, that's good.
I know we're on Big 20.
Big 20, 2-0.
Yes. So, all this month, pretty much everybody's been talking about that Carmelo Anthony and that Rick Chow's.
The cases.
Yeah, the cases and stuff. So, I think we should chime in a little bit on it tonight. Is it really about mind your business or speak up, y'all?
Speak it up.
Speak up.
We're going to speak up about it?
Speak up. I have to.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was going to just say, we're not here to retry the case or judge.
By no means. These are our opinions.
Yeah. We're not here to disrespect nobody's family or no one at all. We understand that it's two families that have forever, changed.
Two families on both sides, on both cases.
Yeah. But, this case raises a bigger question about when do you mind your business and when do you speak up before a situation turns tragic? And this can pretty much happen to anyone, not particularly, the whole school situation, but not making that one right decision and then everything just going to hell after that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, do y'all know about the Carmelo Anthony case?
Oh, definitely.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, so
no choice but to know.
Yeah.
Right.
So, for the viewers, let me just give you a little context to it. Basically, Carmelo Anthony was convicted of murder and sentenced to 35 years in a Texas prison for stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf in Frisco, Texas, at a track meet. And I'm sure everybody already knows. But basically, Anthony claimed self-defense, and the jury rejected.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The jury rejected.
It is crazy.
Yeah. And so right now he is appealing. So let's get into it. Let's talk about this. Mind your business or speak up. So what pretty much happened? How do you take this situation?
I don't know how you would take. You talking about about the whole situation?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I know back when I was in high school, we didn't go on the other side's team.
No, we didn't go on the outside.
Right. Definitely.
We
No.
didn't.
Mm-mm.
We didn't think about going over there. We didn't do none of
We
that.
talk noise from the other side.
Right.
But we never actually went over there because technically that means if you do go over there,
You're trying to
You're
pick.
finna get in a fight.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a reason.
And
You're
then
going
if you
over there.
know someone from that side, you always meet in between, like on the track somewhere. You know what I mean?
Right. Or not even there, somewhere else.
Or
Exactly.
after the game.
Yep.
After the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
So
So do y'all feel like that first situation caused everything? Or do you think that it was just innocent and it shouldn't have
Okay,
been that
so
blue?
do we really know that's what he did?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
mean,
The videos say that. The videos show that.
then he crossed over to the next side, the other people's side of the
other people.
so
the
he
other team.
actually did cross.
Yeah, he was over there.
Okay, so I don't think he tried to kill. I mean, unalive.
No, he didn't
I
try
don't
to
think
do
he
that at all.
tried.
But I'm saying, could he have
But things, I mean,
avoided the situation had he not gone over there?
Oh, definitely. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
So what do y'all think about him having the knife?
Okay, so from the knife in the bag, I'm not hearing it's a knife anymore. So I don't know. I'm hearing that it was that he fell on an object. He pushed him into. I'm hearing so many stories, so I don't know what's true.
See, now I've been watching it through the court proceedings on what is it? What is that court show? Anyways, online. And,
Court TV?
Yeah, and he did have a knife
Okay.
in his bag. So
And
that-
so he crossed over to the other side with that knife in his backpack, pulled it out.
no, he was over there talking to somebody, right?
Mhm.
And somebody he knew,
Right.
and the other dude got mad because he was over there because he knew that that
He wasn't
Carmelo
supposed
was
to be
from
on
the
that
other
side.
school,
Right,
right?
right,
So
exactly.
then he confronted him and, pretty much was like, "Hey, you
It's
gotta leave."
You see, but at the same time, the other guy should have left that alone. Why are you gonna if the
Right,
guy's talking?
is you a monitor or what? Who
Right,
is
are you
you?
security or what? If the other, if
Right.
Carmelo went over there to go talk to his friend or somebody he knew, why are you even getting involved? Why are you even saying anything to the man? Because you think I'm going to say something to someone else if I'm at a game and they don't both? No,
Because
that's
first of all, it ain't my business.
Right.
I don't care. You're
Right.
not bothering me.
right.
But from what I heard, they already had a beef. So, like I said, I done heard
Right,
so
right.
many
They said they had a beef
Oh,
because
I
he's
haven't heard that.
yeah. No, they said
Yeah,
he
I
was
heard
picking
they
on
had a
him and
beef.
stuff.
Yeah.
Right. He was picking on him, bullying him.
And I didn't know it was from the opposite school. I thought they went to the same school. So
You
I didn't
ain't
heard.
been following
No,
this.
I have. I've heard these different stories,
Okay.
and then I've heard, like you say, he had the knife. I just recently heard that when he got pushed first, he pushed him back. He fell on some sharp object. I don't know.
No, he stabbed him in the heart. That's why he died instantly.
See, it's just so many
Yeah.
stories going on.
It's just
that you don't-
heartbreaking all the way
It
around
is
because
heartbreaking because
you
you
lost two kids.
Yeah.
You lost one, to death, and you lost the other one to the system.
Right.
And for him to be at such a young age and to give him
Yes.
35 years,
It's ridiculous.
I understand what he did, and yeah, you have to something has to happen because you should have never did that, right?
Right. You gotta
shoulda-
take.
But at the same time, I think the way and how they did the court and the trial, it was just they didn't give him a chance.
Was it self-defense though? Because some people online, a lot of people online are saying, "Okay, well, he's over there on this other side for the other school, and if it was a confrontation, why didn't they just fight? Why did he have to pull the knife out and stab him?"
He might not be a fighter. I mean, I don't know. It's just
Right.
But on top of that, it shouldn't matter if it goes back to again, the guy should have never said nothing to him because it doesn't matter if he was over on that other
Exactly.
guy's side because no one owns that. You
And
don't
he
own
put
that
his
to say you're on
hands on
private
it.
property.
He
And then
pushed him.
if he even thought that it was a problem that Carmelo was over there, why you didn't go tell a teacher?
Yeah, why don't you talk to
coach.
security or something? Hey,
Somebody,
yeah, exactly.
right.
But
Why
see,
you
I
taking it
think-
into your own hands?
In
But
my world, you don't get to judge on how a person acts.
But I truly believe that him not going to tell someone because it wasn't that serious for him to say anything to him
Or
that he
put
was
his hands
he
on
was
him,
literally to me, my opinion, he was a bully to begin with.
Right.
He
right.
felt like he was this one guy from this one family, from this one neighborhood or whatever, and felt like
he was popular and everybody
yeah,
was
But
scared of
wasn't
him.
it him and his brother?
yeah, it was yes.
his twin
Okay.
brother.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so you should have never said nothing to him.
Right.
And that should have never stopped Carmelo from going over there because, again, like I said, that's not private property.
It's a
You're
school
all-
function.
Yeah, it's a school
Right,
function.
right.
Exactly.
People are able to move around any and everywhere.
Right.
So
That's true.
I just think it's a sad situation all the way around.
I mean, so do you think that what he did was defending himself, or do you think that the knife should have never been pulled out?
I think the knife should have never been pulled out. Honestly, I don't think the knife should have ever been pulled out. Y'all should have just scrapped that out. Y'all should have just
Right. That's
fought.
what a lot of people say online,
Yeah.
that they should have just fought. You
Yeah.
know, why pull the knife out if the other person didn't have a
He was
weapon?
probably
And see,
scared.
but then I wonder, and I always think about too, if it would have been the other way around and he would have killed him, would he gotten the same amount of time?
No.
But you gotta think. Also,
Mhm.
there was 2-on-1 because from what I'm hearing,
Yeah.
him and his brother was harassing him.
Oh, was it? Okay, I just heard that it was just
Yeah,
him.
so it was 2-on-1.
Mhm.
So unless you Superman and you just got some hands, you gotta defend yourself against two people.
So when they were arguing or going back and forth for however long, do you feel like somebody should have jumped in and stopped it?
Oh, definitely.
I'm
I
sure
think
with
at the-
parents right there.
Right. Parents, security, teachers, coaches.
Mhm.
Yes, at that point, someone needs to jump in. But again, that goes back to like a lot of these teachers and security and stuff, or school admins, people like that don't want to get involved because
Yeah.
it's
And then we don't know how fast the altercation took place.
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they might not have had a chance
I
to
think
get
they
there.
said it was like minutes that all that
Probably was
happened.
seconds.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, and then there's a video floating around that's trying to show what happened,
Yeah, I
but
saw
it's
that.
so blurry.
It is.
Yeah, it is. The one
And
that
it's
just
like
came out
half
recently after everything, after the
after
trial.
the trial.
Yeah.
And that trial was a joke.
Girl,
That was the quickest fucking
Yes.
trial I've ever seen
But they
in
already
my
had their
life.
mind made up. They already knew it. They just said, we're just going to go in here, go to the court, and just talk for a minute, and then we already know what we've decided. And I think just them not taking it out of Collin County and moving it somewhere else and trying to give him, because it was, regardless
Because
of
it
what
don't make sense how he's already in prison.
right, he
How
was
did
in
he
prison
catch the chain
overnight.
that fast?
Man, caught it quick.
Girl,
Like
They had to-
days.
the same week. Judge,
Not even the same week. He
wait,
was
days.
No, wait a minute. It was jury. I mean, it was court, found guilty,
Yeah.
sentenced, and gone.
And gone.
like literally
And
within-
all in the same fucking week. Who does that? Where does that happen?
That's what I'm saying.
I ain't never seen that.
because
before.
normally you go back to the county, you sitting there waiting for the chain to come pick you up and head out, and that
Right, because there's a group of people that go,
But
not
again,
just
we're-
one.
but
And
listen-
normally, when you get found guilty, you go back to jail and you have another hearing to get your sentencing.
They did it all in one day.
all in one day. They were ready to send him
I
off.
was like, what is going on?
But then you hear like the other guy's father, talking about, oh, I feel bad. But then after all he says that, then he's like, yeah, I'm glad that happened. I'm glad he's gone.
I saw him saying
yeah.
some
See, I
crazy
didn't
mess.
see that. And I try to keep up with stuff, but stuff like this would piss me off.
Yeah, I kind of
And
try
then the
to
comments, and I just don't even interact because I don't have time to be going against.
So y'all
internet
both have
gangsters.
young grandchildren, and so let me ask you this: do you think that the younger generation now knows how to walk away from disrespect,
No.
I think it's about how you teach them, because I promise I
or
promise-
or do they feel like they got to prove a point?
Prove a point.
So is that the parents' fault, the people around them?
And I'm not gonna say no, it's necessarily parents' fault,
Yeah.
because you can teach your child the right, the wrong, the everything.
True.
It's their choice if they follow what you give them.
Right, right.
So if they go out and do the opposite, most likely is to keep up with their friends,
Mhm.
trying to prove a point.
Right.
No, they have a choice, but you gotta remember every choice.
It's
And-
a consequence to
but
it,
that's what
yeah.
you gotta instill in them and teach them and say, hey, I know you might pop off even though that's not what I want you to do, but you have to remember, if something happens, there's a consequence to what happens, and depending on what that is.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I don't need you getting caught up in no mess. I don't need you getting in trouble. Listen, it's something bad happening to you, or
Right.
you doing something bad to someone else.
Right.
Oh no, I try to. That's
How
hard.
you tell them to diffuse that situation, though?
Just walk away
Walk
from it.
away, yeah.
As hard as you might not want to, walk away from it, because it's not even worth your time. Because the one that's talking mess or talking whatever at the other end,
Yeah.
you know what? Leave them there standing looking stupid.
Yep.
And it's
'cause
not that you're bowing
the
down
kids
to them or
nowadays
whatever.
Don't do what we used to
They're
do.
not
We
doing
used to
that.
fight.
Yeah.
They shoot whatever. It's just crazy.
So you think the school should have more say in what's going on with those conflicts? Because like Tay said, a lot of times the teachers don't want to jump
Yeah,
in.
they don't want to get
'Cause
involved.
they
They don't.
scared.
That part.
Yeah, because they
they're
don't want to get
scared.
body
They
slammed
probably
or
get
stabbed
hit.
or.
So do they need to be more mindful of what's going on and interject when something is going on?
I
I think so, but we have a lot of people that are in these districts, and there's a high school around here that I just seen their graduation, and I'm not going to say the name of the school
Yeah.
or anything,
I think I know.
but you have to, as a parent, teach your kids to do certain things and respect and act a certain way, right? And when you send your child to school, you're hoping that the principals faculty,
Yeah.
principals, and all that are teaching them the same thing. Hey,
Right.
be a better person, be a good person.
Doing their job.
But then when you have
Yeah.
a principal that is acting like a kid himself, And you know,
thinking he the homeboy.
Yes,
instead of the dog.
yes,
Right.
yes. Then
I don't even know who you talking about.
exactly, yeah. And so when you have a principal, someone that high up in faculty that is running the school acting that way, as those kids are your friends, your homies, your besties, then yeah, I see why the school has so much conflict or have so many issues, because it's
Right.
like that principal is taking certain sides, or he's going to treat certain kids a certain way, just like he did at
And not only
graduation.
that, I mean, I get it. You celebrate, you turn up.
Yeah.
But from my
But
understanding, he
you
was acting like that in the school too.
Mm.
that
He's
part.
like that in the school.
Exactly. So how is you as the principal turning up with the student?
Yeah, you're supposed to be
Yeah.
a leader, a role
I
model.
could understand if it's a celebration.
I guess they wanna be looked at more as someone that's
Can't be the
open.
kid's
Yeah,
friend, 'cause
You
that's not
cannot.
what
Just
you
like as
there
a
to be.
parent, you can't be your
versus
kid's
someone with
friend.
authority. But, you know, this case actually turned into, um, a race thing.
'Cause it is.
So you agree that it is?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely agree, because I know if it was the other way around, they would have never, I can guarantee you that other person would have never got the time that Carmelo Anthony
Hell, he
got.
probably
I
would have walked
guarantee you
away.
Right,
that.
right.
I guarantee you that. Oh my gosh, I
Just
guarantee
look
you
at the
that.
past ones.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Compare them
definitely.
to this one to 2 other ones
Mm.
and lesser.
When it turns out to be a race thing like that, you're gonna have one side that's gonna think what's right and what's
Mhm.
wrong, and another side that's gonna, think the same way.
Mhm.
As us, looking at social media and the news and reading up on and watching these videos, how do you feel about people trying to take sides?
My opinion on that is Carmelo Anthony was wrong for stabbing him. True enough. He was. He shouldn't have,
You're
because
not
look,
God. You don't get to take advice.
you have
Okay,
to think
okay.
before you act. But at the same time, I know for a fact they didn't give him a fair trial because of how they did it, how quick it happened,
Mm.
the time they gave him, and where he's sitting at right now.
And do we really, I mean, like I say, it was 2-on-1. We don't even really know what happened.
Because
The
at the end
only
of the day,
people
it's
that
all
know what happened was
The
him,
kids
the
that was
2
out there,
brothers,
yeah.
and the brother gonna lie,
No, it was a bunch of students out there too.
but I ain't
But
heard nothing they
because they
said.
didn't take Carmelo's side, they took the
of
other
course they're
side.
gonna take the other,
Yeah.
and of course that group of kids is always gonna take that, because if they
Right.
don't
And
like
who's to
this.
say? They probably was coached.
Oh, you talking about by the
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 DJ
DA and all that?
parents,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
DA, the school,
The attorneys,
all of
everybody.
that.
Yeah, you're right.
Whoever's involved, they
Yeah,
probably
you're
was
right.
coached.
I just,
Yeah,
like I said again, in my
definitely.
opinion, I don't think he got a fair trial.
No, he
I
didn't definitely
And
get a
then
fair
I don't
trial.
understand where the hell he got a court appointed lawyer at the end.
He didn't get enough court
Yes, he
appointed
did.
law?
Yes, he did.
He did.
All their money they raised, and he ended up with a court appointed attorney.
Did.
Yeah, no.
So that's another thing they're chiming in on
Mhm.
online, is saying that the Carmelo Anthony family received a bunch of money.
Supposedly.
Right.
But I also heard that so the other family also got a GoFundMe
Oh, do
going.
they? Okay.
This is what I heard.
Mhm.
I saw on social media, so I don't know how true
Okay.
it is.
Okay. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly, the Anthony family, their GoFundMe was shut down,
Right, I heard that.
and the other families was still going.
Was it? Okay, I didn't even know they had one.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I didn't know Carmelo Anthony had one.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah, I
knew that,
knew he
because
had one.
from the beginning they were trying to say, and like I said, just from what social media, that they were trying to say that it was 650,000 that they had already
Yeah.
accumulated, and all of a sudden the parents were riding around in a brand new Cadillac
Man, that's a
Escalade.
lie.
And so, like
That's
I
a
said, that's
lie.
what they were saying.
Hey,
And
I'm gonna tell you what I read, and apparently whoever posted this,
Mhm.
they commented on a post, and apparently, allegedly,
Mhm.
they know the family.
Okay.
So supposedly, I don't know, it's social media.
Okay, what they say?
Supposedly, the family is okay. They're not broke.
Right.
They got money, and
Yeah.
they were moving anyway because of the situation. So they
Okay.
were moving out of the house they were in.
Right, because I think they were harassing them, or
Yeah, so
yeah.
they were already in the
Mhm.
process of getting another house.
Okay.
So the GoFundMe didn't have nothing to do with that. So apparently they're well-off people. So why would they need to steal the GoFundMe?
I
I
think
don't know.
someone started the GoFundMe for them. They didn't do it on their
So
own.
they probably stealing it. Whoever started the GoFundMe.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, because, that's what they
yeah,
always say, be
okay.
careful on who you donate to
Yeah.
because it
You
could be
never know who starts it
who
up.
started
Yeah,
it.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, I don't think that was the case, though. I just
Okay, so one of our viewers said that they heard Carmelo was invited to sit over there.
Right, by his girlfriend's homeboy or a cousin
So why
or
was you
something.
bothering that boy? He
But
wasn't
see, because
bothering
that's why I
you.
said that
Picking
goes
at
back
him.
to that's public property. That's you don't own that. You can't tell nobody.
Right.
And see, and that's where that bully situation comes in because he
Right.
felt like he's this popular kid. This is his school. This is whatever, and I'm going to punk this kid
And see,
here.
that goes back
And
to every choice has a consequence. You made a choice to pick on this dude. You made a choice to push him.
Yep.
So you don't get a choice on how he reacts.
that, you know what? That is
he
true.
reacted
Right.
that way.
That is true.
That makes
But
sense.
that's what you got.
Yep.
Do I hate a kid lost his life? Of course. I don't want nobody kid to do that.
Right.
But again, he made a choice.
Right.
You pushed him, you bullied him. The boy wasn't bothering you. So you got what you asked for.
Because it wasn't televised.
That's
We're just
why it wasn't
speculating.
televised.
We're speculating right now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's why it wasn't
and
televised.
it wasn't, and only because they had already made up their mind. They
Right.
already
Yeah.
knew what they were going to give
That's
the
what
guy,
I-
the judge,
yeah.
everybody from the
They
judge
didn't want
down.
that public information out there. They didn't want the public to see that.
They already
because
knew
it
what they
would
were
have
gonna
been
do.
longer.
Right.
Would have been longer because the public would have been, yeah. You just telling people outside.
And then not only that, in which the pictures show on social media that the father was cool with the judge. That right there is a conflict
Well,
of
I heard
interest
that
already.
picture was fake.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
that
AI
was
pic.
I heard
fake?
that
Yeah.
was AI.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
did too.
Let's see. Well, I didn't know that.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's so hard to believe anything these days. We don't know really what.
I just think it was. Yeah, I don't think he should. I don't know.
Okay. Do y'all think the case was self-defense, bad judgment, or both?
I would say both.
Yeah, I'm gonna say both too
Both.
because it was bad judgment.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, you should have never been saying nothing to him if he was invited over
Right,
there. You shouldn't have said
exactly.
nothing
Had
to
he
him.
just minded his business.
He would still be right now playing
He
at
didn't
a
mind his
game
own
You
somewhere.
know what I'm saying?
somewhere.
Now he
Yeah.
did, and now
Carmela and sitting
Going
in,
to prison.
yes,
Mhm.
for 35 years.
dang, man. It don't make
Yeah.
sense. It really don't
And,
make
and like
sense.
I said, for a fact, if it was the other way around, he wouldn't have got no time. He wouldn't have got no
He
time.
would have got probably.
He would a
Probably
smack
But
on
I
the
think
head.
this could have
Years.
actually been stopped if somebody had jumped in and said something like, "Hey, y'all quit arguing," or "It's not worth." Even if a
Yeah.
student did that.
You right, but
At what point do we just keep sitting there or keep rolling the camera and not say nothing?
Those people probably instigated it for one, and excuse me, y'all. And then they probably didn't think the outcome was going to be that way
You know
because
they
it was
didn't.
2-on-1.
Yeah.
So they probably think, I got one.
Nobody knew he was gonna pull out a knife.
Nobody knew he was going to pull out a knife,
Period.
but they thought the brothers was going to have one on up.
Yeah,
Put a
yeah,
one-up on him.
yeah, yeah.
Because it's 2 and it's 1, and
I
he's
kinda
black,
got a-
they white.
I kind of got a feeling like other students were scared of the twins.
'Cause
The
they
Mac-
probably-
And they probably were bullies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
bullies in school.
like they're oh no, you can't go against what they say. What
look
they
like, he looked like bully. He
Yeah.
looked like a bully.
yeah, man, that's
Man,
crazy.
look,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
So are we teaching kids to stand up for themselves, but not teaching them when to walk away?
I teach my kids from oldest down to my youngest,
Yeah.
both.
Exactly.
Learn when to walk away.
What
but
about
at
you,
the s-
Nikki, with your grandkids? Do you talk about these things?
Well, no, because they're real. They ain't at that age yet. But I taught my kids, certain things you just have to walk away from, and then sometimes you have to do what you got to do. But if you can avoid it,
Yeah.
walk away. Especially now because people don't fight.
Right.
They're using some type of weapon, and
It's gonna get out of hand.
it's
for
gonna
sure.
get out of hand.
Yeah.
So just walk away. Better yet, just stay away from the riffraff because
It ain't got nothing to do with
it
riff
do
raff.
got something to do with riffraff because he was bullying that.
Okay, so what about confusing being disrespected and being in danger? Because even as an adult, we confuse that sometimes.
Mhm.
Like if you get disrespected by somebody and they cussing you out all in your face, now you feel like, Oh, you in my space. I feel danger. I feel like you violate me.
For me, for me, don't judge me. I don't care if you do. But if I can feel you breathing on me, you too close.
So is
Yeah.
that danger or disrespect?
It's danger for
That's
them.
both. I think,
It's
yeah, it's
danger for
both.
them and it's disrespect to me.
Yeah, that's definitely both because
Yeah.
that is definitely both because at the same time you're coming in my face to disrespect me. You don't know what I'm capable of doing or where my state of mind is at that moment.
And then you
And I might
violated my space.
and I
You're
might snap. I might grab
I
the
can't
closest thing
I'm
and just go
gonna
upside
snap.
your head with it, and then now you injured, and now I'm looking at a case.
Okay,
Somebody
so
hurt.
yeah. Well, then, if we're thinking like that, then in that case, then we're basically saying that Carmelo Anthony's case was self defense.
I mean, like I say, it was 2-on-1. He did what
Yeah,
he had to do.
yeah. If y'all are thinking like that as an adult, then just think what a child was thinking, a
Exactly.
young teenager.
Of
you're
course.
right.
Yeah,
But
fear.
it was
And I think that
2-on-1.
goes with any adult, anyone that comes in someone's face
Yeah.
and you're coming in. Yeah, that's.
I don't think I would pull a knife. I'm gonna fight you. I'm not gonna pull a weapon.
But see, and the thing with that is, you don't know what that other person that came and
That's true.
disrespected you has in their
That's true.
hand.
You're right. But
So-
for me, I'm not gonna pull a weapon.
I think it's a double edged sword. Like, really, unless that other person done pull something out.
That's different. If I see you pulling something out or attempting to pulling something out, then I'm pulling with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if you come there and I'm thinking, okay, we just finna fight.
Or yeah, y'all just cussing each other
See, but
out.
that's
I
the
don't
thing
think
about it. People don't even fight. These kids
that's
anymore,
what I'm
they
saying.
don't
That's
fight
what I'm saying.
anymore.
When does
Nowadays, they
somebody
don't.
know when it's just an argument versus I'm in danger now?
You
Shit,
don't.
that's why you
just
gotta pray.
Be prepared and pray.
Pray over your
Prepare.
pray over your kids when they walk out that house every day and when they
pray
go
when
places.
they walk back in.
Yes.
Thank you, Jesus.
Because-
Pray on the way out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus, on the way in.
Now I think I know what Nick you're gonna say about this one, but the mind your business concept. When you see a situation escalating, is that gonna be on your mind? I'm gonna mind my business. I ain't gonna say none.
Just for it just depends. It just depends on who it is.
It depends
If
on who
it's
it
a
is.
total stranger, I'm minding my business.
No,
'cause-
we're talking about a stranger.
oh, I don't know. It just depends. Like
If it's an elderly person, I'm gonna try to help that elderly person because
I have to use my brain.
and
You
depending
wanna
on how
help-
that person, the person that's messing with them, what type of state of mind they're in. If they're in a chaotic state of mind, I'm calling 911 for the elderly
Exactly.
person.
I'm gonna get some help, but it just depends
Yeah,
on the situation because I don't want to die from saving somebody else's
Right.
life.
right.
And then on top of that, you go over there and help this person getting that who just say if it was a woman and a man
And they're arguing
in a
and fighting.
relationship
Mhm.
fight.
Okay.
Yeah. And you try to help her. Bam. What the first thing she gonna do is say she okay, blah, 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 defend him, and you going to jail. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So I probably mind my business.
So would you at least call 911 for him?
Oh yeah, I'll call for help.
Yeah, I'm gonna call for help.
I'm
I'll
gonna
call for help.
but I'm just not gonna insert myself
Okay.
and then take that chance on my life. It don't matter what race it is to me.
Okay.
That don't matter. I'm not
So you're not gonna be more quick to respond and
so
help.
because of a race.
Yes.
No. No. Because you could be blue, purple. Depending on the situation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call 911. If it ain't that serious, I'm gonna keep on going and mind my business.
So if y'all see a group of kids, because we see it all the time on social media, if you see a group of kids, and I'm talking about teenagers,
Mhm.
and they are about to get their fight on, get their squabble on, is you finna tell them, hey man, y'all stop all that?
No, I'm gonna keep going.
Oh,
You see, that's the scary part because I don't like to see kids like that fighting because one wrong hit and one wrong fall to the ground
yes, somebody
and you
could
kill
get-
somebody
yes.
easily, and their intention was
And
never to
that's
kill that person.
true.
They were just there to fight.
Right, all right.
But these kids nowadays, you insert yourself, you gonna get cussed out, get hurt, get slapped, get punched.
But don't it take a village to raise a child?
I'm by myself. That ain't no damn village.
No, I'm saying to interject, to try to stop.
I'm
try
talking
to,
about at that moment,
Mhm.
not just in general at that moment. If I'm somewhere and I see kids fight, I'm not gonna take that risk. Like I say, I might call down 911, but I'm not gonna take that risk of injuring myself. I'm gonna go get help.
Right, right.
But as far as me stepping in and
trying to stop it,
it's more them than it is me.
right?
Yeah, see, them
So
kids
I'm not,
liable to
and
try
they
to
don't
jump
have
you.
no respect for
Adults, they
Nobody.
don't.
all.
They don't.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna insert myself like that. So I'm not gonna do that. So,
But I think
Yeah.
at a certain point, I think if it's like a group of 3 girls jumping one, I'm gonna try to help her.
Yeah, no, that's a
I'm
different
gonna try to help her
situation.
because I've seen where that's happened where these girls get severely injured because it's 3 girls
Yeah.
jumping one, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna
And
try
then,
to help
like,
her.
if you see somebody fighting, it's one-on-one, and the one person is down, and now they getting their head bashed in.
Yeah,
You
gotta
gotta do something, man. You ain't
call
gonna.
911.
That's it. You ain't gonna say, hey, y'all stop that. Y'all stop that now.
Because guess what? They gonna say, "Fuck you, bitch, shut up."
I'm gonna say, yo, the police is coming. The police is coming.
And then that next thing you know, they gonna start walking towards you, ready to fight you. I ain't got time for that. I don't want to hurt nobody's kid.
If y'all was out somewhere and your granddaughter started getting an argument with like a friend from school, what you finna do? You finna jump in? You
I
finna tell her to
fight
hand?
kids. I fight kids.
You say you fight kids?
You gonna fight kids
I
then?
fight
Who you bias?
If,
You
if
bias.
it's like my
You talking
daughter,
about like my grandkids now,
Yeah,
9,
yeah.
wait, 11.
Let's just
and-
say they were teenagers.
I don't know. Well,
hell, but even these 11-year-olds are fighting. I've worked at these
Yeah.
schools where I'm working at elementary schools. You got these 2nd and 3rd graders up there squabbing, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Start at home because you got kids having kids.
Yeah.
But see, back when we was like, I had my first at 18. I was still a kid.
Right.
I got pregnant at 17, had
I
her at
think
18.
our morals and
It's just different back then. The village is different.
yeah.
Yeah, and these
It is.
parents aren't parenting these
No,
kids.
they're not.
still kids.
No, but you still got some that they're in their late. They just don't care. They're so worried about their own life and what they're doing
Yeah.
that they don't care that their kids are out there in the streets doing. Like, how the hell you don't know that your boys are out in the street breaking into cars or whatever it is in the
Right.
morning?
Mm-hmm. Why
How
you
do
don't know where your
why are
damn
you not
kid
talking to them and telling them,
Yes.
hey, anything can happen to you. You can get shot in the back.
Stepping on somebody else's property for one. We in
Right.
Texas.
Yes.
Castle law out here.
Mhm.
If the homeowner feels threatened and you are in the midst of
Why are
stealing
you not putting that in
something,
their
you
head?
can get killed.
Like I said, that goes back to because
why
you're
they
not
think they're
showing your
invisible.
kids, you're not showing you're doing things with your kids and showing them there's more to life out there than you running these streets trying to break into a car.
It's crazy.
Yep.
They living their own lives. They not raising kids no
Exactly,
more.
they're not. And
They
this, and I,
kids.
no, you
They
can't
don't
keep
even
saying
got
that they're
nothing to do with
kids.
kids.
No,
Kids
you
raising kids.
They're not that young
it's not
either.
because trust me, I see some of these parents. These parents are 40-year-old
Yeah, they're in their
parents, and,
40s
too.
and
Yeah.
they just not giving a damn about their kid. Man, whatever, get out my face.
Yeah.
Get out my face.
It's I don't know what to say. Society done went downhill for
It
real.
is
Man,
nothing like
it
it was
has.
when
Yeah.
we were like
When we
get
were
it-
teenagers.
Man,
Yeah.
I get in trouble at home. The neighbor gonna whoop my ass, and then when the parent get home, I'm getting another whooping. Now you
Oh
can't
no, you
say,
can't even touch these kids like that no
you
more.
can't even say nothing to them. No, it's gonna be a problem.
Yep.
And then they got you. They saying it takes the village. Oh, where's the village? Like,
Shit, the village gone, baby.
The village is.
It's sad though, y'all.
How you gonna get mad? I discipline your son. I'm gonna tell you I
Yeah.
discipline your son,
Right.
and you get mad at me. No, bitch, you should be whooping his ass again.
But you see, then that goes back again to how you're teaching them and raising them at home. Because there should never, I always would tell my
It's the
oldest
morals
and my,
and standards have changed. That's what it is.
but like I tell
That's what
my
it
oldest
is.
and my youngest, always act and carry yourself as if I'm standing behind you.
Mhm.
And always before you
That's
make
some
that
good
wrong
advice.
decision, think to yourself, what would mama think? What would daddy think? And if you know we want to prove, then don't do it.
Yeah.
Then don't do it.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
let's get into this Rick Chow case.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so
Lord.
this is a lot different actually
It is.
from the Carmelo case because those are two teenagers. This is an adult versus a teenager.
Right.
So let's talk about it. So on this one, Rick Chow was an adult store owner accused of killing 14-year-old Osiris Carmack Belton after the teen was suspected of shoplifting. A jury in South Carolina found Rick Chow not guilty of murder.
My opinion on that, I think that was completely out of line because he shot that boy in the back as that boy was already gone from the store. I don't care what you thought about he stole, even if he had stole 2 bottles of water, as soon as that boy left and he walked away, he was no longer a threat to you.
He ran away from the store.
Yeah. So
and
for
he
you to
shook
run
his
out there,
pockets and told you. First of all, I saw the video. His hands was in his pocket. But the way that jacket was, that pullover was, it was so loose. If he had a bottle of water in it, you gonna be able to
Right.
say.
You know, it came out to be found that he didn't have anything.
no, he didn't have
Now,
anything.
he did have a gun in the backpack.
But the backpack was in the front of the store. He never pulled it. He never used it. You never saw it.
Right, because they
None of that.
made him leave that backpack at the front.
They made him,
like a lot of
he was
these
on
stores
top of
do.
the ice cream thing.
Yeah.
And he went and looked. He grabbed the water. Now, in the video, it does look like he puts the water in his pocket. But you also see him putting the water back.
Yeah, he didn't have the water.
No, so he
didn't
didn't
have
have the
anything.
water.
He didn't have the
So
water.
he's not in your store. He's gone from your store.
Yeah.
Leaving your property,
Right.
and you decide to run after him. And
Yeah,
now
you
the-
completely
on across
wrong.
the street, and you still chase him. And
Now, what he was accused of doing was while he was running away from the store, he pulled the gun out on the son. 'cause
How
the
do we
son-
know that? I didn't see the video.
Yeah, they had it on tape.
It was
I
a
think it was
video?
another video. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
didn't
it was
see
another
that one.
video that the young man pulled the gun out on the son as the son was running after him. That's when the daddy finally caught up and shot him from behind to save his son. That's how he got off on this.
But okay,
case.
but that still don't make no sense because if he shot at the that
you
don't
know
make
there
no
were
sense.
witnesses out there that you
But
know.
listen,
Yeah.
you trying to save your son,
hmm
but he's already gone. Obviously, he's not facing your son anymore for you to be able to shoot him in his back. So
Right.
he was no longer a threat at that point. I think at that point, honestly, my opinion, I think he shot just to shoot, and that's what he wanted to do. He said,
Yeah.
"I'm gonna teach these kids a lesson, and this what I'm finna shoot. I'm by example."
So is
That
any
ain't what he
property
said.
worth chasing after?
And I don't think
bottle
so.
of water.
No, I'm asking.
I don't think
No.
no.
None.
The only property would be my kids. That's the only property I'm gonna shoot and fire and run
Yeah.
after and wreck cars and
Yeah.
everything. But anything else,
You
everything
got
else is
insurance
replaceable.
On that water, and it wasn't any water, and nothing's
Right.
in that store that much of a
Well,
value.
everything can
the
be
two-
replaced. I think he should have, but I don't think 35 years. No,
Let's
because
see.
you got pedophiles out here messing with these little kids and
Right.
doing
And they
harm
get
to
a
these little
pat
kids.
on the back.
They get 2 years probation, 5 years
Yeah.
maximum. No, yeah.
Yeah, the
Some
laws are
damn
messed up.
therapy.
The law is
messed up for
I'm
real.
telling
And they
you,
are. It's
very much
crazy.
so.
Well,
Definitely.
He shot him in the back of the head. He should have got a lot of time. You
That's
shot him from the
crazy.
back.
That's crazy.
Like,
Honestly, I don't even know how they came back with not guilty though.
Right,
They
because at the
stupid.
end of the day, as soon as you saw him running out the store and he took off, y'all should have took y'all's
Because you know he had a
butt
black
back
attorney. Rick Chow had a black attorney,
hmm
and he worked his ass.
Oh,
out
well,
there
of course,
on-
he getting
Of
paid
course
for
he
it.
did.
He getting
Man,
paid.
he
You
worked
got to do
his
your
ass
job.
off.
ooh, sorry.
Girl, hold on. Did y'all just see that?
Yes, y'all.
No, ma'am.
Sorry,
No.
y'all. Look, I've been at work all day.
That ain't no excuse for
and
all
then
that.
I got a drink.
Yeah.
Okay. Excuse me,
Look
y'all.
at Tay. She like, Oh.
But
Not. Hey, I tried to hold it in.
So, what do y'all think about the public reaction on the Rick Chow case? They
Right.
tore the store up.
See,
You
I
know,
didn't see that part.
oh, y'all ain't did y'all research.
I didn't see that part of it.
I
and saying
think,
the crazy part about it, that his store got tore up.
but he don't
and
even own the store no more, though.
He sold it
He sold it when he went to jail. He's been in jail since
since
2023.
It was 23, right?
Yeah, so they tore up somebody else's store.
Oh, bless their heart. See, yeah, they wrong for that. They right. They wrong for that.
They
Yeah.
didn't get the memo that it wasn't.
Yeah,
That new
they
owner-
didn't give a damn. It was the store.
Hold
It was
on.
about the
And
store.
right, as a new owner, I would have went and whooped Rick Chow's ass because now my store tore up.
They
Yeah.
still had insurance on it. So
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure.
Of course they did, but it's crazy. I think that was.
It's It's all about race. It all comes down to
Everything's
race.
about race. Yes, definitely.
It all comes down to
Definitely.
race.
For a comment on our Facebook, somebody said, well, Tasha Gentry, my friend. Hi, Tasha.
Hey, Tasha.
She said he was shot in his back. How was that a threat? How was he a threat?
Exactly. That's
Right.
like I said.
Yeah.
He even if he pulled that gun and supposedly that he's going to shoot my son, you shot that boy in the back. At that point, he was no longer a threat because he was no longer looking at you or your son.
Exactly.
So yeah, he was out of line. And very much so out of line.
Time. He should have got the
Definitely
Anthony time.
I remember it was a case out here in Fort Worth out in Halton City like 5 years ago. The man came and broke into the man's yard and was stealing his Cadillac converter from his car in his gated fence. The dude took off running. The homeowner came out, shot him in the back.
I heard about that.
Gave him 10 years right off the bat.
What?
Yes,
Wow.
he got 10 years. And he like he said,
He
self-defense. He chased him and the person was running off, shot him in the back, and they gave him 10 years. So, I think honestly, I think
they were Mexican.
No, I think that the guy that got killed was a Mexican dude, and the person that shot him was an Asian dude, a Vietnamese dude. He told him he shot him. He told him he shot him as he was leaving.
Was honest about it.
Yeah, he told him. He said he was in here trying to steal my Cadillac converter from my car in my property, and when I came out, but like they told him, as soon as he left and took off, he was no longer a threat to you, so you should have never shot and killed him. Fine, you're okay.
So supposedly Carmelo has a new team.
Oh yeah. They're
he
appealing this
does.
case.
Yes.
They're definitely appealing.
I'm talking about top
watch
notch.
how long this appeal take. It ain't gonna go as quick as this trial went. It's gonna take forever.
No, they're gonna
talking about the appeal. How long they gonna
just like they didn't give the Geiger chick that killed Bokum John. She got 15 years. And she was totally wrong for that, for how she did Bokum John. She went into his apartment, killed him, but she got 15 years.
You talking about the police officer?
Yeah.
I still
that was
saying how she got in his apartment.
That was crazy, y'all.
Yeah, I hated that case.
In the beginning, when I heard that story, and she said she went into the wrong apartment, in my mind, they was messing around.
And then I'm gonna say one comment regarding that. Listen, I used to live in an apartment that was 3 stories, right? Now I'm new to the complex, so you know, everything was new. My surrounding was new. I didn't realize I didn't go up one more flight, and I was out on the 2nd floor trying to put my key in the door. And I was like, "What the hell?" You know, I was doing the door like
but
this.
But did it open?
It didn't open. But my point in saying that is, sometimes it just be like,
yeah, but I think
the man came out while I was doing that.
His open.
How did it open?
Exactly.
Oh no, because his door was unlocked.
Oh, it was unlocked.
John's door was unlocked, and she walked in.
Yeah.
And he hit that corner coming out.
So they didn't take into consideration that she was intoxicated.
I don't think she was intoxicated. I think they said that she said she had been working so many hours.
They say she was tired. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but why did she even pull the gun out and shoot though?
An idiot. It's not like he charged at her.
But the man came to the door and opened it like, "Hello, how can I help you?"
What'd you say? How? Wrong door.
You know, if he was doing something, why would he come to the door?
Right. It's crazy.
It is. It is, y'all.
Well,
she saw black.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything is about race.
Everything's about color.
Race.
It definitely is.
It definitely is, y'all.
Yeah. See, even Tasha say, I still believe she knew about them. I think when I first heard this story, I said she was mad at him, so she shot him. It never came out. Because how do you get in those type of doors? I don't think you can, without a key, you can't get in those doors. Unlocked or not, because once you close it, it automatically locks.
Oh, it's one of them doors.
Yes, it's in those
apartment complex. Okay.
Yeah, but not all those doors are like that, because I just noticed that was my daughter's apartment.
That. They gonna lie. I don't believe it. I believe that she went into that apartment and killed him, knowing who he was.
It's crazy.
Because,
like I said,
like you said, why you gotta shoot him?
That's what I'm saying. Why
you
a
cop? Why you just can't draw your gun?
But why even draw a gun? There was no reason to.
But again, it goes back to if what you're saying was not the case, which I don't think that was the case. I just think it was trigger happy.
That's the whole point of me telling my story, how I went on the wrong floor.
Right.
The man came out, but he wasn't coming out with a weapon and trying to hurt me.
Right.
He just came out because somebody was at his door trying to get in.
He was trying to see what was going on.
Yeah, just like the dude.
She even said, I thought the door was one that automatically shuts and you need a key to get in. So if it's closed and her key worked to open up this door, we was not there. Nobody was there but them two.
Right.
So we don't, and he's not here to tell the truth.
Bless
so
his heart,
now
bless
we're
his
going
family's
on.
heart.
At least she got some time.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
whatever.
At least she got some time.
She about to get out.
She did partial. Oh, that's right. Yeah. This is our 20th episode, y'all. I'm going to say it again. I'm proud we done came this far. We're still growing. We still learning. We're a new podcast, so, y'all stick around.
Yes, please do.
Yeah.
Share, like,
there
tap in, subscribe.
Do all of that.
Do all of it.
Okay, y'all.
All right.
Bye.
Peace out.
Bye, y'all.